guys. He woke me up. He took the dogs out. He said, we're doing a live feed. Are you ready? He turned it on, and then he walked away. See that? I guess I get to do it all by myself tonight.
Well, you're good at it.
Well, one of us has to be. Little Viking Coach. Little Viking Coach, I have a question for you. We are thinking about doing the beef and butter fast, but there's also an egg fast that you do for like 3 days. Can you combine the beef and butter fast with the egg fast and get the same results? Or do they have to be separate? Somebody said something about your protein to fat ratio has to be the same, but you can substitute. Do you know about that? I'm sure you do. You know about everything. I gotta find my thing over here so I can look at it.
Google's at Little Maple LBC.
Ratman Rodent says, hey y'all. Howdy, Ratman.
There I am. My hat ain't on my head. I'm sorry, guys.
Little Viking Coach says that will work. So beef, butter, and eggs for 3 days.
So I can have my boiled eggs. Yay. Hey, Warwick, how you doing? Hey, Ewan, small fry, how are you?
That's my kind of talk there,
That's
Ewan.
what it is. Look at that, guys. I haven't even shaved. I've been lax, but I did shower, so it's all right. Serena Blackbeard, how are you doing?
Serena.
You have a patch on your eye tonight?
Ratman Rodent said he loved your lot lizard video.
Thank you so much. It was fun to make. It was kind of hard to make, actually, but we enjoyed it. Some people didn't like it, though. Did you see all them thumbs downs?
Little Viking Coach says only 1 meal a day. Can I have coffee with butter?
With butter, you can have coffee, yeah. I don't see why not.
I don't think coffee counts if it's black, but if you start adding stuff, then it might count.
We never add nothing but cream anyway.
Even on a beef and butter fast, butter's made from cream. But if we add cream or we add in another
I told y'all that she's become a coffeeaholic and there's a problem there. We get up every morning and we make 5 cups of coffee. And that's all we have all day. Now, around a few hours later, she's making 5 more. And today, she was getting the coffee pot out for a 3rd round. And I had to say, whoa, little girl, too much caffeine's not good for you. And I put the smack down on her.
OMG.
She put it back. Hey, Greg, how are you doing?
Sometimes 3 cups of coffee. Because I prefer it at least lukewarm, not cold.
Oh, come here, feller. How you doing?
Gary Pollard says, hope you're having a good day. Karen Price, hello, Karen.
Karen Price is so famous. She's all over the place now. I see her everywhere. Hey, Walter Smith, how you doing there on Facebook? He cut my coffee down actually makes fasting easier. I bet it does. Shannon Rydell. That's like the Rydell High School.
Gary says I'm an addict. I am an addict.
Just got home.
I don't even know where it came from.
He was gone 3 weeks. Oh my goodness! And you're on here with us. He needs somebody to wash his back. Just saying, Shannon.
Y'all see that? Can they see this pitiful dog here?
He's doing great. He had a seizure the other night. I don't know if we
did. But, I don't think we told him about
it was because he was so horn dogging so bad he forgot to eat.
If he don't,
hey Ralph, how you doing?
The keto diet is for seizures. He has to eat his fat, or he has seizures. So we gave him a little bacon grease in his food today.
Yeah, I understand. He's cutting his beard off. Yeah, there's no reason to shave when you're on the road. Ain't nobody to look pretty for.
Well, I'm with you, so you've got somebody to look pretty for.
But I forgot to shave yesterday.
Oh no.
She says it's okay. I like you looking rough and gruff, Daddy. Hey, William Chestner, how are you doing today? You know, we're getting ready to make a swing over there through Lorraine, William Chestner, on our way to Quebec, and we're going to stop by and see Pepper. That's why that first video didn't load. Well, it did load, but YouTube smacked me down because I didn't check, and I used the salt and pepper song. Dum, da, da, da,
you're going to make them growl at me.
Right? And they didn't like that. Apparently it was banned.
So that's why the first video had to get... He made a salt and pepper, and then he did the salt and pepper song.
We was going to see Pepper, right?
Green peppers and banana peppers and yellow peppers, and it wouldn't go.
It was funny, though.
Y'all, he was up there in the front seat. I told Karen Price this already. He was up there in the front seat talking about her dogs, Daisy and who?
Angie.
Angie. He said, Angie, wait, that's the wrong name. Daisy. I'm Daisy. And just started giggling like a little girl. I was like, what is he doing up there?
Oh, I don't think there's a whole bunch of anything going on with the shutdown, Shannon, because rates are so low that people can't shut down. They got to make up their money. Hey, Walter, what are you on your mind?
Serena says she's still on the road with her Mr. Blackbeard.
Yeah, she ain't never going home. She's
Walt
like
Smith?
loving it.
Walt Smith has Chase and Gidget. That's what we just got.
Yep, that's the ones he was waiting on.
Oh, they came home today.
Awesome.
Mike Dizelle says howdy. Greg Monholland says the dog is like a little baby. He is.
He is my little baby. He's
He
a mean
actually
baby.
will throw himself back in your arm and let you hold him upside down like that.
Yep.
And you better catch him when he does it. Shannon Rydell says, what's going on
Shutdown.
with the shutdown? Was it a fail this year?
It
We
was a
didn't
fail.
see anybody shut down, did we?
It was a total fail. Everything that I seen, it said, brr, brr.
I saw stuff beforehand where like the police were this or that and they've notified people of closures, but nothing actually happened after.
Ralph, I've been giving that some thought, and I understand what you're saying. Brokers are a terrible thing that we had to deal with, but some people are wanting legislation to control the brokers, and I was thinking if you enact legislation on the brokers instead of just enacting your own legislation and not calling that particular broker anymore, the government would in turn, I believe, hey, Mr. McCoy, how are you doing? It would in turn put legislation on us and say you can't ask for this.
You can only get $2 a mile, not $4 a mile.
Right, and like they did kind of with deregulation in a way. I mean, that's not what they did, but that's how it turned out. It was how they mean for one thing to happen and something else happens, and then it all goes to hell. Kind of like when you go home with flyers for mama and you end up giving her poison ivy and you're sleeping on the couch for 6 weeks.
I don't get poison ivy.
You get sunburned though.
I get sunburn all winter long through my clothes, but I don't get poison ivy.
I'm not going to bring you a sunburn.
Warwick says I've been ducking a
Hey, how you doing, Jersey trucker?
shave for days.
He's been trucking for days and ain't shaved.
It's on later if y'all Merkins stop these live feeds.
Hey, but if the fuel cost goes up, and if you're getting your own freight, you got to build that into your rate. But if you're getting a fuel surcharge, just slow down and pray for fuel to hit $5 a gallon. But you'll make more on the fuel surcharge than you will on the load.
Do you hear that? Just slow down.
Yes, just slow down.
Just slow down. Check
Yeah,
it for life.
it would be a
Hello.
mess. They messed up everything.
Real McCoy. Hello.
Real McCoy was cutting him some pine woods today over there.
Little
Like me some
Viking
pine.
Coach says, have you watched the Fasting Fat Man channel? He is over 100 days fasted right now. Not eating anything for 100 days?
No, he'd die. He just
has to eat
he'd
something,
die.
doesn't he?
Your body's eating yourself. I mean, but you can only go a few days before you start seeing visions, which ain't a bad thing. Like she said, just take it easy and
Little
slow down.
Viking
That's
Coach
right.
will do like, ain't Little Viking Coach done like 5 days?
Yes.
So I don't think he sees visions, or he'd eat or wreck out there in California.
Look what Walt wrote. He meant picture, but he wrote piss.
Here's a bunch of chasing Gidget piss.
Yeah, these
They're
are going
dogs.
up.
There might be pee anywhere, and especially if they're puppies. We don't know what they're gonna do. Jersey Trucker says, "Hola, boy and girl."
Hola.
I have to go look at the Fat Man channel.
Yeah, we definitely got to check that out. I mean, 100 days fasting. I'm going to be really grumpy, and she's going to be really pissed off. No
I'll
eating
just
over
sleep.
100 days. Go watch him.
No eating. Did he drink heavy cream or anything?
He must be really fat, and his body's eating itself.
Does he have enough on him to lose that much?
I don't know.
'Cause I would think he would lose quite a bit.
But we'll check it out and find out.
Ralph Floto says, yes, if the government got more into it, it would be a mess. Yep.
You look really cute when you first wake up.
I just woke up. He woke me up.
It goes to hell as the day goes on, though. My last 2 fasts each had been 7 days. Water and salt only. Gotta have that salt and water. Yeah, most definitely. What's that? Electrolytes.
Electrolytes.
Yeah.
Everybody
CPAP, how you doing?
preaching about how you should not eat salt And if you're eating a standard American diet, you get plenty of it. But if your body's functioning properly, you don't actually store it.
People are misguided. The government is trying to kill us. I hope they didn't hear that. They're always
the government
watching.
Will be after us now.
I think they're always looking for us.
They know where we're at.
They do. They know. I got a phone.
These things right here, all we have to do is I can talk about something and then all of a sudden there's an ad for it on my phone. It's listening to me.
That's right. And that's the government programming.
Well, it says pick.
You didn't wake me, CPAP. Did I talk to you last night, CPAP? I don't know. What did Joyce say? Hi from Joyce and Blake in Canada. Hey, Joyce and Blake, how you doing up there in Canada?
Our neighbors from the north.
Our frozen great white tundra of the north. Ted Blankman, how are you doing? I hope you're over there painting up a storm. I know you are. Hey, you need to get with Trucker Daddy. He's been painting some really good landscapes, but he gets stuck every once in a while and needs some help. Oh, no. That was fine, CPAP. Yep, I was awake then. It was early for me.
Did you talk to CPAP last night?
He texted me. Remember I showed you the video?
Oh,
he texted me?
yeah.
Constantine and stuff. Yep.
Well, Viking Coach says CPAP's going to fast 40 days like Jesus.
40 days.
40 days.
Y'all remember what happened to Jonah? He ended up in a well when he was fasting and everything, right? I mean, look, there's the Trucker Daddy.
Ted Blankman says, hey, you two, looking good.
Days alive is honey.
I can't see my phone now.
Trucker Daddy, Ted Blankman over there is an artist just like you. Hey, did y'all see that Jake Canal video I put up on my community page? It was quite hilarious. It was like 2 years old, but it was funny.
Daddy.
I don't even know who made it, but it wasn't me.
Oh,
That post
community page post?
Yeah, it was funny.
CPAP Trucker says, and nights yet, so fasting for 40 days and 40 nights. Are you really going to fast?
It's going to be it's going to be a rain.
I started painting rocks, and Hub was taking them with him over the road. Shannon Rydell. I love that, Shannon.
We can just try, CPAP.
Commercial break.
All we can do is try, CPAP. That's all we can do. Hey, how you doing there? It is the Super Honkies here. That's right.
Hey, did Shannon hear that I love her rocks?
Tumbleweed, I don't know anything about Bluetooth to my CB because I'm old and I've just discovered Bluetooth since they had headsets. So I haven't even ventured into
We can Bluetooth something to our radio too, but...
Yeah, it's all Bluetooth, but I don't know how to do it.
I think the radio, or this Bluetooths our phones too, but
yeah,
we've never done nothing with that.
This days are crap in his eyes. It's okay, CPAP. Jesus loves us. It's all right.
Shannon's painting rocks.
All right, that's awesome. Trucker Daddy says fasting is unhealthy. Sorry, Rick, I don't believe. It's okay, Trucker Daddy. We all have our own path to follow, and sometimes we die along that path, and it's God's way. You know?
Sometimes we live.
Sometimes we live.
We got a ray of sunshine over here.
Trucking America, how are you doing?
He's a married man now.
Trucker Daddy, they have handhelds that you can actually Bluetooth to now. Kind of cool.
Where's the weed at?
Weed. Don't have no weed.
That is Hensley's
channel.
If you want to go over there, he was showing some earlier and what to do with it.
Right. Her daughter loves to paint rocks too. She's 3 years old. Montana. Karen Price knows where the snow is at. Apparently she knows that there's no raccoons in the desert.
No, didn't see no snow.
Nope.
Lots of rain.
Yeah, it's raining a lot. Yeah.
Well, Viking Coach
where we're at.
Says go watch Jason Fung on fasting, Trucker Daddy. He's a Canadian doctor. You can trust him.
Yes, Hensley has the weed. He has it all. I had a bunch of stinky weed, he said.
He said it smelled like a skunk took a dump in his living room.
Right? It's been raining all day in Arkansas.
Shannon, I was going to get some rocks today. The ones I went to get, it was raining. So I didn't want to roam around in the rain. We stopped at the rest area earlier. There wasn't no rocks there. Me and the dogs just walked around. Trucking America says there's some up here in South Dakota. Snowing up there.
Or rocks. Bring us some rocks.
Trucker for Life's in Arkansas. Wind's crazy and the rain's coming down.
Eastern Arkansas was terrible earlier today. It was just pounding. But I handled it. I slowed down. It was all right. Yeah, I slowed down, girl.
From 70 to 65. Because the sign on the road said the speed limit slowed down to 65.
Jason Fung is a nephrologist. That sounds like something you might get in Chicago. Just saying. He don't have all of it.
Sweet
Cough,
peas.
cough. I don't know. Weed is way stronger these days. I know, CPAP. I ain't no way I could smoke no weed now. It would kill me probably.
Tumbleweed and Sweet Pea says, I'm trying to lose the headset. Don't know if using the CB for the phone is a good idea or a bad idea.
Oh, no, Julio. We're not allowed to smoke weed. But this truck driver that we're talking about, he's off work for a couple of months because he's had an illness or surgery. And so if he wants to smoke weed, he can smoke weed.
Tanker Yanker 420 says, he don't have all of it. Cough, cough. We know what that 420 means.
Right? Yeah. He would if he was driving. He'll have to redo your analysis before he comes back to work. That's standard policy.
After like 3 months, it's after 60 days or something.
And he's going to be off for quite a while. Hey Ralph, how are you doing? Everybody there, check out Ralph. He is our local help channel. Sorry, Ralph.
You coughed and now the little dog's coughing. You hear that?
I get all choked up.
Shannon says if the Hubs ever runs into you guys, I'll have him give you guys a rock.
All right, we'll be watching out for it.
You washed my rocks, and I think that you may have did it after you washed something greasy because they look wet, but they're not wet.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Walt. All right, Walt. You take a good rest, and we'll see you later. Then, if you got to go, I understand. Send us some pictures of them babies.
He did. We
already got them?
On the live feed. Remember your phone said Walt sent you a picture on Facebook?
Yeah, I don't look at Facebook, though. She looks at it for me.
I do.
She looks.
Facebook is if you want to talk to me. Instagram is if you want to... No. Yeah, Instagram is yours, right?
That's right. Yeah, I'm an Instagrammer. I do the Instagram. Bought me a Garmin 780 today. Wallet is crying. I'm sure it is, Trucking America.
Julio? Is it Julio?
Julio
Moya Jimenez says he uses fake pee.
Oh my goodness, we don't know anything about that kind of stuff because we are pure as new driven snow.
CPAP says he's not against it. It's helped a lot of people with cancer and etc.
I'm not against it either. Just got to follow the rules, but I don't necessarily agree with the rules.
In all honesty, I'm sure it has less side effects than a lot of the
alcohol
medications that cause you to die that the doctors prescribe you, you know?
Okay, Walt, we'll keep that in mind when we swing through your area and come and see your puppies.
Truck in America bought a Garmin 780 today. Oh, you already said that.
His wallet's burnt up and he's like down.
Ralph, Trucking and More says CPAP is the man. The dogs are fighting. If you can't, well, they're not actually fighting. That's their love playing.
In the snow this morning.
And if I'm moving funny, it's because they're wiggling my legs around.
In Indiana. Where's Mothership at there, Ralph? Was you leaving the Mothership and you ran into snow, or is that a place?
The Mothership is probably his house.
Oh, okay. All right.
The Mothership.
Are you from Michigan up there that way? We was just up that way. Oh, it's moving fast. I can't read it. Donald Peck, how are you doing? They legalized it in Maine. All right. Good for you.
It's legalized in a lot of spots, but
not for us.
Trucker, if you got to take a...
Nope,
oh my God! As a trucker, if you got to take a urinalysis, you still can't drive and take it. Walter just shoved his way in between us.
I hear you there, Trucker Daddy. That's his headquarters in drive from Ashley Furniture. All right. We're in Michigan. Oh, we was in Detroit, Shannon. Well, over by Romulus, actually, for quite a few days. That's where we made the Lot Lizard video at.
Little Viking Coach says LVC is better than THC. Himself, LVC?
What chance of you driving to North Adams, Mass? Not very good, Walt. Well,
I bet he did.
Walt, we're going to be going to Quebec. The little dogs are going to Quebec, so we can swing by Mass. That'll work out real good.
Truck in America says he thinks they should legalize it, tax the heck out of the recreational side, and use the money to supplement everyone's health care. I
think they should legalize every drug, and if you die from it, it's your own problem. That's my opinion, right? That's just my opinion.
Oh, Mothership is our headquarters. He drives for Ashley Furniture.
I like that. My uncle lives in Romulus, Michigan. Well, that's where we was at, hanging out at the Love's Truck Stop.
The Buckeye Trucker says, good evening, you two. No more Blizzardville, Minnesota for me. Back in warm and sunny Ohio.
Yeah, but they just won't let us, though. That's life in a big truck. Government regulated license.
Warwick says Henson's live feed was interesting yesterday.
No, Trucker Daddy. The show is coming to Quebec. We're not coming to Quebec because there's a border in the way. But the dogs are coming to Quebec.
With the old truck, we could have possibly went to Canada because this company loads to Canada and Alaska. But with this truck, we're too long.
Yeah.
So we would actually have to get permitted to go the whole way. So they'll just send a smaller truck now.
We're 85 feet. We ain't getting in there. Nope. They just shoot us at the
Walt
border.
Smith says, what's the chance of you driving to North Adams, Massachusetts?
I just told you we're going to drive through Mass. The dogs are going to drive through Mass, and we're going to stop and visit with Walt's dogs on our way up to Quebec, where we're going to see the pet monster.
I think he means in reality.
Oh, I thought. Well, we're not going to really go there.
I don't think he means in the dog vlogs.
Oh.
We don't normally. We haven't got to Massachusetts. But there's an airport. There's lots of airports in
we
Massachusetts.
Can go anywhere.
So we can actually go anywhere. We hadn't been to Detroit before last week, and now we've been there twice.
Yeah, if they have me a load going to Mass, I'm going to go. I'm happily go.
We go to New York often enough.
I'd love to go to Maine. I haven't been to Maine in so long. I love going up there and across New Hampshire. Is that 2 or whatever that is? I love that highway.
And it's an hour from Shannon Rydell. Our friend from the north.
No, never been searched Julio there, Julio.
Where?
Right there.
Truckers. I don't know. Do cops search your truck often?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking. No, I've never been searched. I did have a friend that got searched, and the crafty trucker got searched one time. But I've never been any reason. I mean, no. I guess some people might.
Trucker Daddy says it's legal in Maine. It weirded me out the first time I saw a sign at Montreal Airport to deposit my pot before flying internationally.
Ammunition is half the price there. Yeah, it sure is, Trucker Daddy. Everything's cheaper down here. Trucker Daddy, that's just amazing to me that you're a pothead.
Trucking America has an uncle that lives in Romulus, Michigan.
He does. Oh, Ralph is live now. Hey, Ralph. We'll see you in a little bit. Or he's already been live. I don't know.
Donald Peck is in South Country.
I'll message you guys with closet parking to me in North Adams. I'll do that tomorrow. Okay, well, we'll do that. We'll put that in our savings.
Now, Julio, the airport people, we have to open up everything, and they look inside, and they look inside all of our boxes and stuff. Yeah, the TSA.
No, we can't carry anything into the airports. That would be a no-no. A little dangerous there. TSA gets really crazy about some stuff. Matter of fact, I was talking to a Delta guy the other day, and they said they can't even carry a pocket knife to work. That's pretty serious.
Not even a pocket knife. Well, actually, we've had some drivers. Was it a driver that told me they couldn't take a blade over a certain number of inches in somewhere? So they literally told them whatever they had for the kitchen, they needed to go through their kitchen knives and put it like in one of them containers and give it to them. Because this is your house. You cut food up and, whatever, right?
I think there's probably a difference in if you're a stoner or not, too. Oh, look, it's Next Gen. How you doing, brother?
Jersey Trucker says, when you're in Jersey, I would love to meet you guys again for more than 1 minute. LOL. Who's Jersey Trucker?
Hey, that's the fellow that jumped on the truck.
Our Guatemalan friend? He changed his name?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish he had come over. I wish he'd come over to the parking lot. We had a really good time with Make Sense and Truck and Travel, and there was the whole crew of us was over there. Toe Piglet was there. It was a good time. Quite a few people. We didn't know everyone.
Next Gen has arrived.
That you are.
Hello, Next Gen.
That's right. Juan was Juan or Julio? I can't get it right.
Julio.
Julio.
What stays in your system for 1 to 3 months depends how fat you are, how many fat cells. Yeah, it's like it stores in your fat more.
Oh, look, that's right. That's probably I bet that's your buddy there.
Julio?
I'm sorry. I mix up letters and numbers and alphabets.
Not
and,
Juan.
Yeah, I mix it all up.
I'm surprised he calls me the right name. He just knows he'd get in too much trouble if he didn't.
Some names I don't mess up, and some numbers I don't mess up. I don't know why. I'm good with the number 9. I don't know. 3s can go backwards sometimes, and S's can go upside down.
You two stop it.
Y'all stop doing that. Hey.
Walt Smith says good night again. God bless.
Good night, Walt. We'll talk to you later.
We have the
I was
worst
thinking,
pervert dogs.
what's his face? Our buddy there, you know.
What's his face? Our buddy there.
Yeah, the one with the weed today.
Hensley?
Yeah, it's probably Hensley. Hey, y'all stop it. Don't even get
Walt
started.
is over here sitting between us.
Stop it.
Now, ow! He's barking at Grace. What are you doing, buddy?
Control your son.
Here, look. See? See, Wawa?
I get confused when
Be a
people
good
say
boy.
that they believe in. I like dogs a lot. Oh, are you spelling backwards to mess with me?
Are you dyslexic?
Yes.
Night, guys. Catch you later, says Joyce Reed. Night, Joyce.
Good night, Joyce. See you. Have a nice night. Hey, Trucker Daddy, to each their own. We welcome all denominations and people from all walks of life here. We spread the love of happiness, or whatever, right?
Oh.
We always leaving the loves in Palestine, Arkansas. Was that us?
Yes. No.
Last week? Maybe last week.
Last week, maybe.
I stopped there last week. Yep. I did a video while I was there. Some horrible gizzards. Something was wrong with them. Oh my God. Oh, I haven't let that video out yet. It'll be out next week, maybe. Is it getting off beat?
No, we're good.
Okay.
It's kind of weird because, like, today, he's like, oh, here, do this, and he handed me his phone, and someone had commented on one of our videos where he had just passed them because we drive fast. I mean, because he slows down on the road. And
I'm on schedule.
It's kind of weird, you know.
You gotta keep schedule.
I know, but it's still kind of weird. People are like, oh, I just saw you at such and such, and it was, 10 miles ago, or
I'm
a
not
couple
going
miles
to deny
ago.
that
It was like,
it was us, right? We was there. Hey, Benegee, how you doing?
yeah,
Lady
our
Green,
truck,
I
actually.
passed y'all Monday when you were leaving the loves in Palestine. Oh, that's the one.
Yeah, that's the same one.
Okay.
No new comments since then.
All right. I'm not even sure if we're live anymore, actually.
I think we are.
It-
We can see us moving.
I don't trust it. No, somebody big must have went live because they're like falling out of here. Just
They are falling out of
boom,
here.
boom. We got boring. We should probably leave then. See, Jersey Trucker
Jersey
says we're
Trucker.
still alive. I'm so glad.
Tumbleweed says, new comment.
All right.
JD says, sorry he typed slow. Will Viking Coach says, we're still live.
Ain't nobody slow as I am, guys. I'm old and sly. Oh, yeah, probably like, what's
the
this?
Truckers Coach done went live.
He's done stole our thunder.
Truckers Coach. I would gripe at him on here, but obviously he ain't on here, is he?
All right. Hey, that picture I put up there, ain't that a pretty truck? I got that picture. We was doing videos at Kenworth, and I couldn't get a video on that particular truck because somebody just bought it. But
Pretty.
I got a picture of it. I just like that truck a whole lot.
There was like 15, 18, how many of them were there?
It was an ARI Palapalooza or something like that. They was everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I was in like heaven.
Everywhere. Snorlord is live too, says Donald Peck.
And so is so we're up against some big hitters today. But hey, it's all right. We'll go raid their live feeds here in a little bit. What are you doing there?
I'm seeing how many people's over here because I'm nosy.
He had 89 earlier. He might have been on the other channel.
Mm-hmm.
No, that was it. That was it. Oh, what did we miss there? Tumbleweed. I'm listening, but searching for another phone plan. Oh, yeah. Hey, do you guys know anything about HULU? I seen that HULU has got the Game of Thrones on it, right? But I don't know how the plan works. Is it like unlimited? Do I gotta rent the movies, or are they just like there. I gotta find out.
You gotta like buy them for $1 even after you pay them.
I don't think
Isn't
you
that
do.
how like Amazon Prime was? You
That's
got the subscription, but then you still had to buy all the good
when
stuff.
I had it, that's how it was. I don't. It may not be that way now, but it was then. I hated that. Trucker Daddy says he's hang on. I'll go over and raid some visitors. You still have 23.
Little Viking Coach says, when are we starting a 48-hour water fast? First, we got to do the beef and butter. I don't know if I could do 48 hours of water. Not right now.
We did like 30 hours the other day and wasn't even thinking about it. We just forgot to eat. And I know
no,
women.
I had an upset stomach.
Oh, well, see, when you're sick, does it count when you're sick? I think it counts.
Well, I wasn't throwing up or nothing. It was just, you know, sometimes you're like, I don't really feel like I should eat. And I ended up going a full day and some without eating.
I can make you really sick if you want me to.
No.
Okay, I won't then. Because if somebody, was it Beth? Beth says she gonna get her food, she's gonna slap somebody, and she's kind of that way too.
But you know what? I used to be that way, but since doing keto,
you're right.
You know how they say you're hangry? I think if you're a carb eater, it's like I'm hungry and you need to eat within that hour or you're going to get gripey, right?
You're not as gripey as you used to be at all.
No, now it's like, oh, I'm hungry, I better stop and eat.
Too much drama with Ike and RVT and all listening to a bunch of 13-year-olds. Yeah, Gary Pollard, you said it real good. David Gowdy. Live costs like $50 and worth it. Oh, Hulu? All right. Well, I'm going to, after we get off here, I'm going to Google it up because as long as I can get the back versions of Game of Thrones, I'm in it for the thrill, right?
Oh, we ain't seen any of them.
We will.
It'll keep us busy for quite some time.
You think?
Does anybody in here have these TV setups that knows how to save stuff to that? Can you save stuff from Hulu to an outside,
like a DVR?
Like an external drive, and then watch it on your TV when you're not?
Oh, he was live a little bit ago. I was in his live feed before I started, but he had been live for a while. Yes, would you like to know about Hulu? Yeah, Gary Pollard. Can I use my storage device, the DVR thingy?
We have a DVR, but we also have a little external
so when we don't
box.
have any signal, we can still watch it. Is what I'm thinking. Keto keeps blood sugar from crashing constantly. Yes, it sure does, little Viking Couch. It keeps you really level.
Yeah, so even when you're hungry, good. It's just more like, oh, I'm hungry. I need to stop and eat something.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like, I'm going to eat now or I'm going to kill you.
You really scare me when you get hungry. You really do.
See, you're living in the past.
I'm sorry. I'll let it go.
Living in the past.
Go away. I released it into the atmosphere.
Karen says Game of Thrones is good. John in Quebec says Netflix is only $10 per month. It is, but it doesn't have Game of Thrones on it.
Right. We want the Game of Thrones. Gary Pollard says that he thinks that, yes, we can use the DVR function. So when we don't have signal, we can watch it.
Truck in America says he pays $14 a month for Hulu with no commercials. Do they have plans? Like,
yeah, but I don't know. I don't know the plans, but they do have plans. I know that. They start at $5.99 and go up.
We told them we got the dish turned on. It was just hideous, didn't we?
Yeah, we turned it off.
We turned it back off. It was.
Oh, I got to call tomorrow and get my refund too.
It wasn't no good.
It was terrible.
And our antenna's outdated on our brand new truck.
Which they would replace it at ARI for me. For OTR USA suggestions to have to pay YouTube. A bit of email.
Cricket.
I don't know. Cricket. There you go. Cricket phone.
It's $50 a month.
If you have
unlimited
internet, you can get a Fire Stick and have it jailbroken. Yeah, I've done that before, and it's a lot of trouble.
Don't you have to go through, like if you went to find Game of Thrones, you don't have to go through like 100 of them and try and find one that looks good or something?
The new one ain't that bad. My kids can handle that for me, but I tell you the truth, I'd rather pay for something than get something that's jailbroken and take it that away. I just don't feel right doing that. Somebody else, you know, I don't mind paying. It's just money. She'll make some more.
He didn't drive all day yesterday.
I gave up control.
We did a separate video today. He didn't drive at all. I drove yesterday.
This morning you started driving.
And I drove this morning. Now he drove after what, noon or something, 1 o'clock or something. But I drove.
I'm so proud of me, right?
For him, that's a big thing.
Hey, I had to edit
Mr.
videos.
I want to run my clock out here. It's like, I'm driving.
I had to edit. My phone was totally full. No more space was left. I couldn't do anything. I had to put 3 videos together on ARI trucks. Guy here in town uses the Fire Stick. He pays nothing and watches everything. I know my kids do that too. I just don't want to do it. I really don't mind paying for my stuff. Yeah, I know. Back in the day, I stole all the music, right?
Says Cricket. I'll have to look into it. You get unlimited phone and unlimited internet with Cricket for $50 a month.
Yeah, it's affordable.
And it runs off of AT&T.
We've got 3 different kinds of phones in here, and that is by far the cheapest and most. It's reliable. 10-4 Gary.
JD Green says, I understand. Donald Peck says, if you can get a run to Bradley International, Hartfield, Springfield. I'm an hour and 20 minutes from there. Easy run. Comes through PA 84, Miss NYC.
Well, all right. I believe in missing that. I seen Donald Trump in somebody's live feed yesterday. I was quite impressed. We've had Jesus in our live feed, but we haven't had Donald Trump in our live feed.
Now, see, somebody is going to have a Donald Trump come over here now one of these days.
So that means this last week, check belongs to Princess Prissy Pants. Sure, it's all hers. She's good. Hey, Chuck and Travel, how are you guys doing? Dude, we just watched your song. That was good. You was really good. And I'm from the bluegrass state, so I can appreciate the bluegrass, right? And I was like, that's all right. Just saying. You should sing more.
Tumbleweed and Sweet Pea says, been drinking very little coffee and just water for a month. Feel much better just doing that. Now it's time to clean up my dirty keto. We more or less do dirty keto. We don't count
Lazy
everything
keto.
Or lazy. We don't know what it is.
Yeah, she's the one that makes sure we get paid, because if I had to do it, I wouldn't know how to do that kind of stuff no more.
He's awful.
I am.
I try and do the paperwork.
That's
and
good.
Wants me to do 17 other things, and I have to say, leave me alone.
No, I want her to sweep the floor occasionally and cook some food.
I cook food.
You do cook
Ask
food?
Truck and
Okay.
Travel. I guess they didn't see me cook the food.
Okay, clean up the mess.
OMG. Truck and Travel's doing good?
They are.
Oh, Gary Everly's laughing. He said he'd take the truck back.
But because of the antenna on the top, I might have to.
And have an updated
See?
TV unit.
Keith Dickerson thinks we need princess lights on the trailer. I vote yes. I got 2 hands. I vote twice for princess lights on the trailer as soon as possible. And a dump valve. And a set of fenders.
And to move the airlines.
And move the airlines, yeah. And remount the motorcycle caddy.
And buy a Grom.
The Grom, right. All at one time.
So which do you want to do first?
Pay the taxes.
And get the fenders.
Yeah, the fenders.
And move the motorcycle mount. And then buy the third, whatever number of motorcycle it is.
There's always something.
What is princess lights?
Princess lights. Back in my youth, we called them chicken lights. But when the girl came into the world, she termed that they are princess lights. And it's a small price to pay to let her have princess lights.
The yellow lights up and down the side of the truck.
That's
Other
it.
guys call them chicken lights. I call them princess lights.
That's right, princess lights. You're so funny.
I am.
You are. You're a hoot. I think I'm getting a cough.
We woke up, both of us, with a stuffy nose this morning. We were right by the house, actually, when we woke up this morning.
We slept 28 miles from the house and didn't go home because we didn't want to go home. Oh, yeah. Let's touch on this issue. People wonder why we are always out here and we don't go home. We do go home. We was home for 2 months not too long ago, and 4 months before that we was home for 2 months or 3 months or whatever. But we like it out here. Someone was alluding that we're broke. We're fine. We just love our job. We could make.
But we're out here all the time.
Yeah, we're just out here all the time.
But you know, I was listening to another live feed today, and I heard the guy say that he don't want to be home.
Yes, Jersey trucker.
He's the guy that don't want to stay out for 3 weeks, but he said if his wife was with him, he'd stay out for 3 or 4 weeks. It wouldn't matter because home is with him. That's what his going home is for. with us together, our home's sitting at home empty. If we went home, I would just have to do chores, drag our refrigerator and freezer food in, do laundry. We would just make a day's worth of work for ourselves and then drag everything back to the truck.
When my kids was little, I strived always to get home as much as possible. I would run local in the summertime so I could be home every weekend.
Truck and Travel.
I don't believe that.
Wants to know your other channel.
Oh, it's that. I'll send you a link. It's just a junk channel now since they killed it, but I'll send you the link. Or you mean the dog blog channel?
I do Princess Prissy Pants is how I reply to everybody, but there ain't any videos on there yet. I just started that so that way people that have conversations with him know the difference between us.
Donald expedites with a motor coach and a trailer. That's cool. And then says she listen to y'all talk all day.
No, he says I could expedite.
Oh, okay.
With the motor coach and a trailer.
We do talk funny. I know it's. I admire people that speak like you guys do. I've always wished I could speak better. Okay, the dog channel. I'll send you all the link to it.
It's the Little Dog Show.
It's the Little Dog Show.
I don't know if it'll come up first.
It's first. It's number one SEO. It don't do nothing, but it's got the best SEO.
Jack Chris says, hi, I'm new. Hi. Truck and Travel says your truck is bigger than our house.
Miss Lady, how are you doing?
Hello. Home is where you're most happy. Y'all speak well to me.
Thank you, Miss Lady.
He makes fun of me when I say Ewans.
I just don't.
Ewans.
It's just something I never heard before.
Ewans. Who was it? Small Fry said Ewans?
Well, y'all from a cult though, and besides, I'm more southern than you. I live 50 miles. I grew up 50 miles south of her, and so it makes me really country.
He's kissing his cousin country. I'm just Ewan's country. Derek
hey, Jack Chris,
Ewans.
how you doing? Shout out to you, Jack Chris.
Truck and Travel says Derek says Ewans.
See, that's somebody else.
They're in Ohio. They're Ohio.
I wonder if it's a northern thing, maybe, and it just sort of. I mean, Illinois is a amalgamation of all the little things put together, and we're just all inbred over where I come from. Oh, wait a minute, you live in that family tree area too, don't you?
My grandpa and his daddy looked a lot alike.
They sure did.
A lot.
Made me wonder.
We saw pictures of them and put them beside each other, and it was like, ooh. Ooh.
You know how them Irish is? I like listening to y'all. I turned it to, see if Prissy Pants has poked your eye out yet. Gary, she's going to do it. I'm pretty sure she's going to do it. It's just a matter of time.
Every now and then he gets his ear pulled.
I like wearing my glasses because they're like safety glasses.
But they don't have size.
I know. They're going to be a sequel to the Lot Lizard. Oh, not for a year, probably. There will be a sequel to the Lot Lizard video if I can get some more fellas together to go fishing with me. I really thought that was fun. But it could be done better. It could be done a whole lot better.
Russell says he couldn't quit laughing at the other. You know, you could do a compilation over time when we meet people or something.
And just, but I lose footage, though.
And you got to save it somewhere, right?
Yeah. And my stick that I was using just ain't working right, so I give up that whole saving thing. But that was fun. I waited a whole year to do that video.
You know, y'all don't even know the trouble he had. You know how many Lot Lizard outfits he ordered online, and they said they shipped them, and they got canceled, and never got them, and everything else? Just finding the Lot Lizard outfit was horrible.
Finally, thank goodness, Walmart came through for us with a pair of pajamas. It was. I wouldn't want to pick on anybody or anything. It was just fun. Maybe not the best subject to do a video on, but it was still fun.
I was the Lot Lizard.
I was going to be. There's no bias here. I would have been the Lot Lizard. I would have.
That would have been good, too. But then I would have been the one holding the camera filming, and you would have been like, get it from this angle, get it from that angle, do this.
Next time I'll be the Lot Lizard.
You'd have been the director and the actor.
And I'll grow a beard for it.
Gary says, yes, it was good. Ms. Lady would like to see a male Lot Lizard.
I could probably arrange that, Miss Lady. There's a bunch of truck drivers out here that are lonely.
Gary says, go to Party City for your costume. We actually went to a bunch of them
I called them.
Party place things.
I called them to order it there. And
I think we found one for like $200, and we were like,
wait a minute, Vegas. We went to Party City, I think, in Vegas, and the one was like $200. We didn't
crazy.
want that one. It was like a lizard suit from a major motion picture movie or something. I didn't want nothing like that.
JD says he keeps his wife's underwear hanging from his CB so the lot lizards just pass right on by my truck.
I used to try that. It never worked. Hey, Big Sammy, how you doing? Thank you.
If you're in the right area or the wrong area, there can be a woman sitting in the truck beside you. We know, and they're still going to knock on the door and ask if you want company.
That time in New Jersey, the bra was in the CB, and she still flipped me off.
It was horrible.
Yep. Trucker Travel.
Oops, there was a commercial break, apparently.
What did Trucker Travel say?
They said, I missed if you mentioned what your last keto meal was. The one we had of yours was delicious. Thank you.
We got a video on that one coming
Tonight
out.
we
probably.
had chicken
and broccoli and
cauliflower. I do kind of that pasta thing with chicken and Alfredo, except don't add noodles. I just add extra chicken, and then we do broccoli and cauliflower with it, and the fresh mushrooms. Cook it out with the chicken too. We just put extra vegetables and chicken in with the Alfredo. It gives us our little pasta fix, you know.
But no pasta.
Yeah, but no pasta. But it still tastes like chicken Alfredo.
I love that.
You just got a lot of extra broccoli, and in our case, we add the mushrooms and some cauliflower.
But we haven't tried the cauliflower rice yet. I think I'd like to try it with the cauliflower rice. It'd be kind of like a casserole, I think.
My race cars don't cast that much.
It is really good. Race cars?
Going through Missouri one time, I had stopped somewhere and there was actually a male lot lizard there. Says Gary.
Well, all right. That's
Trucker Jukebox. Hello, Trucker Jukebox.
Hey, Trucker Jukebox, how are you doing?
Miss Lady says, is there still lot lizard window stickers? Yep.
Yep, they are.
Russell Dotson says he knew it was all done in good spirit. That's why he likes watching y'all. You two together make good content videos that are funny.
Hey y'all,
right
y'all see Jukebox there? Y'all might, if y'all don't know him, y'all check him out. He's been on here. He does some really good trucking music and stuff like that. He's a good old guy. Just like Truck and Travel, there's some good people too.
My race cars don't cast that much.
He left quickly. I don't blame you, Gary. I would have left pretty quickly too. One time, and I hate to tell this story. One time I'm an equal opportunity person. I'm not going to be mean to nobody. But I was standing at the urinal in Missouri, as I say.
Missouri.
And some guy sidled up next to me and said, "Want some company?" And I turned red and ran. It was very strange.
Now, you know what? Remember the last not the last one, the one before when we were looking for the guy in the parking lot that knew us? Was it a Snyder driver pulled in beside of us? And he was up front. I was back here talking to y'all. He was up front. And he was waving, saying, "Come on," to this Snyder driver. And it wasn't him. The Snyder driver was looking at him like, why is this guy trying to invite me into
He was looking over his shoulder behind himself going,
who are you talking to?
And he got the smiling real big. And I was like, yeah, come on, right?
Oh, calm down, calm down. See, so he may have thought you were up to some hanky-panky, see?
Oh, thanks, David, but that's all right. I've got a feeling that I am just going to go directly and buy a subscription and do it. Because Game of Thrones starts in a couple of days or next week, and I've got to get caught up before the new episodes, right? It ain't going to happen in a week or anything, but I'm going to give it a good try.
John in Quebec says, Cricket folks were helpful. I guess he done called them. $55 US unlimited. 55 buckaroos is what I pay for my Canadian plan, and it's not unlimited. Yep. So you might, I don't know if it goes across the border. You might see.
I bet it will, because they run off of AT&T towers.
Yeah, they run off AT&T. So
AT&T purchased them a few years ago, so they're an AT&T
And if you have an
company.
AT&T phone, you can you can actually cancel your AT&T plan and go over there with no fees and charges and stuff.
Now, we don't know about the international stuff because we're not international players.
We're not.
No
you hear that? We're not
Experiencing
international players.
Episode next week, I heard. Yeah, but it's going to be like 10 episodes And they're going to be like hour-long episodes, I hear. I'll have to look at that cricket data. Yeah, it's a cricket deal. It's very good, Gary. I understand. Yeah, I got to get my Verizon phone turned back on. I turned it off while we was off work getting the new truck. And it's time for me to turn it back on. For when we're in dead areas, it always works when AT&T don't work.
Yeah, one of the G plants is dead, and then
Bye, Tumbleweed and Sweet Pea. Y'all have a great night.
Bye.
3:30 is early.
What?
Hit the
South
hay.
Dakota, Wyoming, and stuff out there.
Yeah,
we
South
only
Dakota.
get Verizon. So.
I got my phone. I can plug in my SIM card. My phone is open. All right, Trucker Daddy, that's cool. You are hooked up then. I'm glad we could be of service.
And they can do it. They're
and make
handy.
sure you drop us that address so we can send you that rock that you was looking for.
Good evening, y'all. Hope y'all have a great day. 312 D-Man, Florida.
Hey,
I ain't seen
D-Man.
D-Man for a day or two.
There he
Hello.
is. How you doing? We should probably get over here, and I'm going to order that HULU.
HULU.
HULU. I do. That's
Hey,
that was like a David Bowie movie.
If we get y'all off of here, every person in here go over to Truckers Coach TV and say TRC sent me.
Ain't you funny?
We should do
You got
that.
my address in. Oh, okay. You're right, Chuck. You have it. Sorry, I'm busy. Hey, it's okay there, D-Man. You got to do what you got to do. It's springtime.
I just like to try to remember people.
Actually, good job.
I remembered it.
She
See?
remembered you. That's great. That's an improvement.
Trucker
All right,
Jukebox
Trucker
says,
Jukebox.
I'll do that.
All right, guys, we're going to go so we can set up this HULU so we can start us some Game of Thrones. But y'all have a great weekend. Be safe wherever you are.
Bye, guys.
And keep on smiling. Bye, guys.
Bye. Night.
Bye, Jersey.